My name is Judi Savage and I own Pilates by Design, and I am taping from Hamilton, Burlington, Ontario, and we're going to do an intermediate level mat work session. So you're going to start on your back with your feet and knees 2 inches apart. You want to have your feet fairly close to your bum, your arms by your side. We're going to find neutral through our scapula or shoulder blades, low back spine, neck, and pelvis. You're going to take a big breath in, and on your exhale, gently engage your core muscles. Visualize your pelvic floor muscles coming up, your belly being drawn in, your scapula sliding down to touch the back of your hips, and your ribs sewn in. We'll start with ab preps. As you breathe in, just nod, and as you exhale, peel up through the upper spine. Try not to move the scapular shoulders, and try not to tilt the hips. We're going to keep them in neutral. Breathe in through the nose to the upper back to stay. And as you exhale, gently roll down through the spine. Be aware of not shrugging into the ears. Breath in to nod. Exhale, peel up. Sinking deep into the abdominals. Inhale to stay. And then exhale as you roll down. Again, thinking about the shoulders staying dropped. Breath in to nod. Exhale, peel up through the upper spine. Pull the abs in even deeper. Maintain neutral. Inhale to stay, and exhale as you articulate your spine back down. Breath in to nod softly. Exhale, as if you had a straw in your mouth. Inhale, deepen the core contraction, and exhale as you articulate or sequence your spine back down. We'll do 4 more of those. Breath in to nod. Exhale, peel up through the spine, sinking deep into the abdominals. Inhale to stay. And exhale as you gently roll through your spine back down. Breath in to nod or tilt the chin just a little, and then exhale, lift chin to chest, letting it fall rather than forcing it in. Inhale to stay, and exhale to articulate back down. 2 more like this. Breath in to nod softly. Exhale, roll up. Inhale to stay, and exhale to roll the spine back down 1 more time. Breath in to nod softly, exhale to roll up. We're going right into the hundreds from here. So breathe in to hold the position. Exhale, lift one leg into tabletop and then the other. Squeeze your inner thighs together, and now pull your belly in deeper to imprint your lumbar spine. Soften your shoulders. Gently put an egg underneath each armpit, but your arms are strong. You may keep your legs in tabletop, or you can extend them out at a little bit of a diagonal. We're going to sniff, 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 and shh, 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 shh. Inhale, 2, 3, 4, 5, and exhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. And as you pump your arms and you breathe, you're going to hold your core body very still and up in spine flexion. So you really want to hold those abs in deep. Feel the shoulders drop from the ears. Your eyes will be skimming past the top of the knees. If your legs are straight, they're going to be fully lengthened. And inhale, 2, 3, 4, 5, and shh, 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 shh. Inhale, 2, 3, 4, 5, and fire those quads, 4, 5. Inhale, 2, 3, 4, 5, and exhale, 2, 3, 4, 90. Inhale, 2, 3, 4, 5, and exhale, 2, 3, 4, 100. Inhale to bend the knees to tabletop. Exhale, gently roll down through your spine. Maintain your imprint. Place your hands gently behind your head, elbows off the floor. Maintain your imprint. Keep your legs in tabletop. Squeeze your inner thighs. Breathe in to prepare. As you exhale, peel up through the upper spine, sinking deep into the belly. Inhale, slowly roll down, maintaining an imprint. And again, exhale. As you exhale, pull the abs in even deeper. Soften the shoulders. Inhale to stay, and exhale. Breath in to stay. Exhale, roll up through the spine. Inhale to stay, and exhale as you gently roll the spine back down. Inhale to stay. Exhale to roll up. Inhale to stay, and exhale as you roll back down. We'll do 1 more like this. Breath in to stay. Exhale, curl up. Now again, lengthen those legs out, soften the shoulders, fire the quads. If you feel like your legs are shaking or your hip flexors are gripping, bend your legs to tabletop. And if not, let's do this to work our leg muscles isometrically. Small belly crunches. 4, 3, 2, and again. We go 8, working from here, not from the head, neck, or shoulders. And 4, 3, and one more set, and 8, 7, 6, 5. Breathe and bend your knees. Exhale, slowly lower down, still maintaining your imprint. Bring your arms by your side. We're going to do single leg stretch and single leg stretch with obliques. Breathe in to nod, exhale, peel up. We're going to straighten the right leg out. Place your right hand on the inside of your left knee. Do not grab your leg and pull your knee in like this. It's just a gentle touch. Either here or here, whatever works for your shoulder blade stability or scapula stabilization. And here we go. 4 more, 4, 3, and now pause here for a second. Place your hands gently behind the head. Lift on a bit of a diagonal through your belly to your knee, and here we go. You want to fully straighten the leg. Every time you stretch it out there, pause for a split second and feel the quads engage. Stabilize the scapula and the hips. 4 more, and 4, 3, 2, and 1. Inhale, bend your knees. And then exhale, roll down. Breathe in to stay. Exhale, lower one foot and then the other. We're going to do the roll-ups next. So you're going to lengthen your legs out. You want to glue them together, point your toes. You're going to be in neutral to start. You want to really be aware of your shoulder blades or your scapula and your ribs not moving around. You're going to keep those core muscles engaged. So connect now with a cleansing breath. Fire the legs. And as you breathe in, lift your arms across your collarbones. And as you exhale, reach them overhead. And as you're stretching them, feel the core contraction get deeper to keep your scapula down at your hips and your ribs drawn in. As you breathe in, move your arms across the collarbones where they're going to stay. And then visualize your skeletal spine rolling up off the mat with your exhale. As you come to this position, your core muscles will not have to work. I want you to really think about them staying engaged. Think of lengthening the arms or straightening them as much as you can and then pulling the scapula back and down. So the whole time you're rolling your spine up and down, you'll keep your scapula on your back and down at your hips and your abs drawn in. Send your tailbone down first with a breath in. And then exhale to articulate through the spine, maintaining your core contraction. Breathe in to move the arms across the collarbones. Exhale as you peel up through the spine. The head is dropped between the extended arms. The legs are nice and straight. Inhale, send the tailbone down. Breath in. Be aware of not pulling your body up with your arms and shoulders. Inhale, send the tailbone down first, and exhale as you articulate through your spine. A breath in to move the arms here. Exhale, roll up through the spine, letting the head fall between the arms. Inhale, send your tailbone down first, and then exhale as you articulate through the spine, maintaining your core contraction. A breath in here. Exhale, deepen the core contraction as you sequentially roll up through your spine. Inhale, send the tailbone down first, and then exhale as you articulate back down. 3 more like this. Inhale here. Feel your legs strong and tight, fully extended out, quads nicely engaged. Inhale, send the tailbone down first, and then exhale as you articulate. 2 more. Breath in here. Inhale, send the tailbone down first, and exhale as you articulate through your spine. 1 more will do it. And a breath in here, and then exhale as you roll up through your spine. Inhale, send your tailbone down first, and then exhale as you articulate back down. Breathe in to move the arms. Exhale, place them on the mat. We're going to flip over onto our stomachs for the swan preps. So flip onto your bellies. Bring your legs hip distance apart. You want to have them laterally rotated. So you're actually going to find that rotation start from up here as compared to the knee or ankle. So I always like to actually lift my hip up and feel the rotation from the top of the leg. We're going to place the forehead on the mat. Okay, really stretch those legs out long, point the toes. Bring your hands probably about 5 or 6 inches wider than your shoulders. Roll your shoulders back and down. Keep your chest on the mat, your elbows on the mat. And then, instead of being here with your neck drop down or in flexion, we're going to find neutral neck. Want you to think of the base of the skull being gently pulled away from the tailbone. You don't want to sink into your low back. And the way you prevent that by happening is by engaging your glutes, your leg muscles, and of course your core muscles. So you pull that belly up and in. Breathe in and exhale, find your neutral. Contract your core muscles. Stretch your legs out, fire your glutes. And then breathe in to lift up from the low back, allowing the ribs to open slightly to get extension in the thoracic spine. Be careful not to release your belly muscles because then you'll get hyperextension in your low back. And as you exhale, lower back down. Let's do it again. Inhale, stretch. And think of stretching the entire body, head to toe. And a breath in, lift up. Use your hands to go higher, but don't make this a push-up. We'll do that later. And then exhale, lower back down. And again, inhale, lifting up, holding the abs in, squeezing the glutes, lengthening the spine, and exhaling. And again, breath in to lift up, stretching the spine, holding the abs in, and exhaling to lower back down. Inhale, lift up, breathing in through the nose, stretching. Inhale, lift up, allowing the ribs to open a little bit, and exhaling. You're only going to go as high as you can without your core relaxing. And you really don't want to see this happening. Close your eyes in this one and see the length in your spine, that really stretched out spine. And 2 more. Inhale, lift up, stretching the spine, and then exhale, lowering back down. 1 more time. Inhale, lift up, stretching the spine, and then exhale, lowering back down. Let's take a shell stretch or a child's pose, either one, whatever's more comfortable for you. Shell stretch would be here with the legs together, the head dropped, the arms resting comfortably. Child's pose would be with the knees apart, the arms extended, and the forehead down. When you breathe in here, I want you to send the breath into the upper back. And then exhale. And again, big breath in. We're going to lay on our backs again. You're going to have your feet and knees 2 inches apart. We're going to do some hip rolls, or bridging preps as they're called, right? So we're going to find our neutral pelvis, neutral spine, feet and knees 2 inches apart, pretty close to your bum. Open up your collarbones so you can feel neutral, and I don't want you to compromise that. Keep your neck long and in neutral. Take a big breath in through your nose. And on your exhale, engage your core muscles in neutral. We're going to start with the hip rolls. Breathe in to stay, and on your exhale, visualize your skeletal spine being lifted or rolled up off the mat, 1 vertebrae at a time. Press firmly into your feet to feel your hamstrings engage and fire your glutes. Find length in your spine. Hold the abs in, hold the ribs in, and feel the scapula to hip connection. Breath in to stay, and on your exhale, start at the top of the spine to roll down, 1 vertebrae at a time, working through the low back without compromising your scapula, and feeling your pelvis go to neutral. The whole time you're doing this, your knees are going to stay 2 inches apart to track nicely over the toes. Breath in to prepare, exhale to roll up. Press firmly into the feet to feel the hamstrings engage, fire the glutes, hollow out the abdominals slightly, breath in to stay, and then exhale as you gently roll your spine down, 1 vertebrae at a time. Again, a breath in to stay, and then exhale, pressing firmly into the feet, Feeling your hamstrings fire, scoop your belly, feel the glutes engage, feel length in the spine. You don't want to have this position through the low back. Okay, we're going to hold all our core muscles in to be in neutral. Breathe in to stay, and then exhale to gently roll through the spine, coming back to neutral at the end. So we'll do one more. Breath in to prepare. Exhale to roll up into what we call the shoulder bridge position. Inhale, deepen the core contraction, and then exhale as you gently roll the spine back down. We're going to do the shoulder bridge exercise. Everything is done in threes. So we'll do lower lifts on one side 3 times with the leg, then the other side, and repeat the entire sequence 3 times. So core contract again, feet and knees 2 inches apart. Exactly the same positioning as we did for the hip rolls. Breath in to prepare, exhale to roll up. Now take a look at your hips. Make sure they're up. Your abs are pulled in, your ribs are in, your scapular hips, and squeeze your glutes. Now breathe in to bring the right leg off the floor. As you did that, make sure your hips haven't dropped or tilted on one side. The goal is to maintain the neutral pelvis. I often place my hands like this to help me. Exhale, point your toes, straighten your leg. Inhale, lower your leg down, flex your foot to the height of the other knee, and then point and lift 2 more times. Inhale, exhale, 1 more. Inhale, bend your knee, exhale, gently place it down. Readjust your pelvis if you need to now. Breathe in to bring the leg in, exhale, point your toe, lengthen, visualize that it's being pulled up to the ceiling. Inhale, flex lower, exhale, point, lift. Inhale, flex lower, 1 more time. Good. Now bend the knee, breathe in. Exhale, gently place it down. Readjust again if you need to. Even pick up your head and look at your body. Breathe in to bend the leg. Exhale. Inhale, flex. Exhale, point. Inhale, flex. Exhale, point. Inhale, flex. Exhale. Inhale, bend the knee. Exhale, place it down. And again. Breathe in here. Exhale. Inhale, reach the heel away. Exhale, reach the toe. Inhale, reach the heel. Exhale, reach the toe 1 more time. Inhale here. Exhale, inhale. Exhale, place it back down. Readjust for 1 more set on each side. Breath in here. Exhale. Inhale, flex. Exhale. Working through here to help hold your pelvis stable as well as your core. Now breath in to bend your knee and exhale, place it down. Last one. Inhale here. Exhale. Inhale, flex. Exhale, point. Inhale, flex. Exhale, point. 1 more. Good. Now breathe in to bend the knee and exhale, place it down. Breathe in to stay. Exhale to roll the spine back down. Just bring your knees 1 at a time into your chest and just rock across your low back. We're going to do teasers next. We're going to do a modified teaser. Okay, so you're going to place your feet, again, on the mat, 2 inches apart. We're going to take our right leg and extend it out. Glue your legs together. Now you can do this here, or you can do it here. It's your choice. All right? So we're going to keep the core fired, of course. So take a big breath in and exhale, engage your core muscles. You'll be in neutral. Reach your arms over your head as if you were in a V shape. Now you're going to breathe in to prepare, and on your exhale we're going to roll 1 vertebrae at a time up into teaser. Remember to keep the lats engaged to keep your scapula down as you roll up. You'll breathe in to stay, and then exhale to roll your spine down 1 vertebrae at a time. Coming back to neutral. So going up and coming down is rolling. It's not coming up straight. Okay? Breathe in to prepare, and then exhale. And a breath in, and exhale. Roll your spine down. Try to keep your collarbones open. Bringing the arms back in the V shape over your head. Place that foot on the mat. Bring the other one up. Now again, you can do all of these in your tabletop position if you wish. Breath in to stay. Exhale to roll up through your spine. Feel your core muscles deepen. As you come up onto your sitting bones, lengthen out your spine. Inhale to stay. Your arms are parallel to the leg, collarbones wide. Now roll your pelvis back, scoop your tummy, and come back down, bringing the arms in the V shape again. 2 more like this. Breath in to start moving your arms, and then exhale, rolling up. Working at not using those arms or shoulders to pull you up. Keep that openness, lengthen that here. Inhale, stay. Now roll your spine down. Last one. Breath into here. Start to move your arms, and then exhale, roll up. Lengthen out at the end of the exhale. Inhale to stay, and then exhale as you gently roll down through your spine. Good. Place your feet on the mat. Bring your arms by your side, and we're going to go onto our stomach again. Okay, so we're going to flip over onto our stomachs. I'm going to do breaststroke preps. This is a very small lift off the floor, breastbone. It's just a small lift off and back down to hover, small lift off, back down to hover. Do not try to lift extremely high. Instead, focus on your scapular stabilization and especially your neck stabilization. Okay, so we're going to find that neutral. We're going to glue our legs together in the parallel position. Point your toes, keep the tops of your feet anchored to the floor. Squeeze your bum, feel your core muscles engaged. Arms are by your side. Now chest is on the mat, try not to roll in through your shoulder. Actually lift them up, open them, and glide them down your back. Keep your neck nice and long, core contract. Squeeze your glutes, keep your neck long, and then just lift away from the floor a little with an inhale, and exhale, lower back down. And again, inhale, lift up a little, and exhale. Stretching the spine. Hold the abs in, squeeze the inner thighs, squeeze the glutes, and then lower back down. Feel the neck stay stable. Feel the scapula stay stable. And again, you want to visualize that stretch right from the base of the skull or the crown of the head down to the feet. Pull the belly up even more as you come up. 3 more. Last 2. 1 more time. And again, take a shell stretch or a child's pose. I'm going to demonstrate shell stretch this time. So legs together, drop your forehead to the mat, and let your arms rest comfortably. When you breathe in this position, send the breath into the upper back and actually feel the scapula open with your inhalation. Two more breaths. We're going to do some side leg work next. So you're going to lay on your side, okay, and you're going to line your body up with the outside edge of your mat. You want to stack your knee on knee, ankle on ankle, hip on hip. Then you're going to lay down and rest your head on your arm. If you would like, if you feel like your neck is really bent sideways, just take a small pillow and put it between your arm and your head. Make sure your neck is in neutral. Don't let your chin fall to chest. Lift it up. Think of it being long. Now we're going to take our bottom shoulder blade or scapula and we're going to get it down underneath the top one, creating this space between your core body and the mat. You don't want to be sunk into the mat like this. You want to have everything lined up in neutral. So hip on hip, scapula, shoulder under shoulder, And then imagine a beautiful long straight spine. Check out your legs, make sure they're directly in line with you, not in front or behind. And one of the things that people often do here is roll their hip back or roll it forward, mostly back. So we're going to try to keep hip on hip. I want you to really straighten those legs out, strong, feel quads active. Take a big breath in and exhale. Connect, lengthen the spine. You can place your hand here as long as you don't roll in. Keep the openness, of course, as in all Pilates work. And then point that top toe, lift it slightly off the bottom leg. Don't forget your other one is still isometrically contracted. You want to feel the quadricep nice. Inhale, point, lift your top leg. This is what will naturally happen, but you're going to core contract and feel the stability of the hips and not let that happen. Forcing this muscle to really work to lift your leg. Keep your knees and toes facing forward. We're going to flex. Lower down. Inhale, point, lift. Exhale, flex, lower. And again, inhale, point, lift, holding the abs in. Make sure you don't let them go and your spine goes into hyperextension. You want to hold the belly in. This is probably one of the hardest positions to maintain core stability. Inhale, point, lift from here. Exhale, flex, lower. Inhale, point, lift. Exhale, flex, lower. And again, holding those abs in, ribs in, scapula to hips. And again, breath into point, lift. Your leg on the bottom is strong, beautiful, shoulders open. You want to feel that core contraction and don't be afraid to lift that leg as high as you can, maintaining stability. You can put your hand here if you want to feel it. Point, lift with a breath in and exhaling. 2 more, inhale, point, lift, exhale, flex lower. 1 more time, inhale, point, lift, hold it here, flex your foot, lift it as high as you can. Check out your hips, make sure they haven't rolled back, forth, or anywhere else. Deepen the connection and then just try to really stretch that leg a little bit longer. Reaching the heel as far away as possible. Small little tiny lifts with breath. Here we go. Make sure your toe is facing forward, that you haven't rolled it back. Lift, keep going. You should have a really nice little burn going on in there. And 8 more, 8 and 7 and 6 and 5. Last 4, 4 and 3 and 2 and 1 and done. Let that leg drop in front. Give it a little rub. For some reason it helps. All right, and we're going to flip to the other side. So we're going to just flip ends. And again, you're going to line yourself up with the outside edge of the mat so that you can see this nice straight line from toes right up to your head. You're going to place your body back down. Put your hand underneath your head. Rest your neck. Okay, feel your shoulder under shoulder, hip under hip, nice and square. If your feet are like this, then probably your hips are out of alignment. Take a big breath in and exhale, core contract. Visualize that you're standing tall and straight, and then we just flipped you on your side. Okay, so the pressure is on the hip and the shoulder. This side body is not resting on the mat. Hand here, as long as you don't roll in. Okay, hold the belly in nice. Point your toes, fire your quads, and breathe in, point, lift the top leg. Exhale, flex and lower. Almost to the other foot, but not quite. Inhale, point, lift. Exhale, flex, lower. Inhale, point, lift, and exhale. Think of being tall and stretched through your spine, and exhale. Inhale, point, lift, and exhale. And again, inhale, point, lift. Lift as high as you can without rolling into the hip. Whoops! And inhale, point, lift, and exhale, flex, lower. And 2 more, inhale, point, lift, exhale, flex, lower. 1 more time, inhale, point, lift. Now hold it here, reach the heel away, open the chest, pull the belly in nice and tight, hold it nice and tight, and little ones, and make sure your toe is facing forward, keep the other leg strong, and lift, and lift, and lift, and again, go 8, 7, you should be feeling that burn, and 4 more times, and 4, and 3, and 2, and 1. Bring it down. Bring that leg in front. Give it a rub. Quick set of push-ups. Okay. So you're going to place your hands as wide as you can on the mat, so probably a little bit wider than your shoulders. You want to line up your wrists under your shoulders as compared to being here. That's going to hurt your wrists, or back here. If you find that your wrists hurt in a plank or push-up position, you can roll the end of your mat up and create a little elevation there, and then put the heels of your hands only on the mat and let the knuckles rest and the fingers rest on the floor, and that will elevate it. You can also bring your shoulders back a little to decrease the flexion at the wrist. We're going to press firmly into all the knuckles in the hand. Try not to lift them up. Firm up your arms. Find your neutral scapula. This is hard to do. Do the best you can. Hold the abs in, and you can do this from your knees with your feet up like this. You don't want to be all sunk into your low back, so we're going to fire the glutes, fire the abs, or you can do this on the balls of your feet. Okay? So again, we're going to, if you're on straight legs, you're going to feel the openness of the back of the leg. Think of the bone in your leg trying to get into your hamstring. Squeeze your legs together. Core contract. Squeeze your bum, your inner thighs, hold your belly in, and lower down with the breath in. Keep your neck long. So we're doing small push-ups. Feel your low back not sinking. Feel this not happening, your shoulders lifting. Try to keep everything very still. Two more. One more time. And we'll take a shelf stretch or a child's pose. Let's take a child's pose. So bring your knees wide, toes together. Drop your forehead and reach your arms way out. And again, send the breath into the upper back. Reach the tailbone away from your fingers. Now breathe in to stay, and as you exhale, simply roll through your spine, one vertebrae at a time, and sit up tall. Thank you, and have a great day.